I love British food, and I've done videos telling you about all of my favorites. In this one, we're going to focus on one of those, the Sunday roast dinner. In my trip to the UK last September, I had a couple opportunities to enjoy a Sunday roast dinner at a pub. And I can't talk about Sunday roast dinners without going on about my favorite part, the Yorkshire pudding. In this video, I'm going to share both of those experiences with you and give you my review. One dinner was excellent, and one was not. So be sure to watch till the end to see both. The first dinner was in the Exmoor area of North Devon, and the second dinner was in the Cotswolds area of Gloucestershire. Both meals were in pubs in very small villages. So let me share with you where we went, what it looked like, and how it tasted. If you love Yorkshire puddings, you'll want to stay tuned to this Magenta Otter channel and maybe even click that red subscribe button and the notification bell, because this coming Friday, I will share with you the video of me attempting to make Yorkshire puddings for the first time right here in my home in Texas. It's part of my little cooking video series called Britain at Home. So let's get to the first Sunday roast dinner, set in Countisbury, a hamlet on Exmoor in North Devon. It was about 2 miles from Lynton, where we were staying. We were looking forward to our first Sunday roast meal of our British holiday, and how nice to have it in this lovely area of Britain. It was in a rural Exmoor setting, across the street from this small parish church of St. John the Evangelist. Here is a photo of the church from the ground, and here is a view of it from the sky. This picturesque spot is not far from the place we had a hike along the southwest coast path later that day, with a view of Woody Bay, which we shared in a previous video. The pub was called the Blue Ball Inn. Now let me show you around inside the pub a bit before we get to the food. One of the things that is unique about British pubs is that they welcome children, muddy boots, Americans in hoodies, and they are also very dog-friendly. This is evident here with the dog biscuits for sale at the bar. And like every good pub, there is a cozy fireplace for cold, wet days. And I was fascinated by this well-dressed boar head above the fireplace. We are here for a Sunday roast lunch at this pub. That looks great. Very cozy place. And I know I'm getting a reputation among some subscribers for being disappointingly vegetarian, but I want you to know this is one of the rare times I will be carnivorous and enjoy it. So I'm getting the roast beef dinner with the roast potatoes, cauliflower, cheese, roasted carrots, broccoli, and gravy. And Yorkshire pudding, my favorite. We've got our roast carrots and potatoes and cauliflower, cheese and broccoli, roast beef, and the crowning touch of the Yorkshire pudding. If you have had the joy of eating a Sunday roast dinner at a pub, please tell me what your favorite part of the meal is. There's so much gravy. It's like a big bowl of gravy. Now for a review of the meal. Starting with the good part. The cheesy cauliflower was sufficiently cheesy, so that was good. The carrots were fine, and the Yorkshire pudding and potatoes with gravy were nice. As I'm indicating in this thumbs up, it was actually a lovely puffy Yorkie. But the broccoli was undercooked. And as you might notice here, I had to saw away at the roast beef. It was rather tough and not flavorful or tender. It was bad enough to make me disappointed overall with the meal. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. The night before we headed to Heathrow to fly home, we had our second Sunday roast dinner. We went to a pub in the wee little village called Sheepscombe in the Cotswolds. Of course, this location was also super charming and lovely. Here is the nearby church, St. John the Apostle, and across the street from the pub was this lovely old vicarage that I caught in its golden hour glory on this perfect Sunday evening. So a year ago, we happened upon this lovely little pub in Sheepscombe, and The drive in the dark, the first time we were finding it, was treacherous, but we had a lovely meal here. So Ian was anxious to come back, so we're here in the daylight. The weather is perfect, sunny and beautiful and not a cloud in the sky, so we are excited about eating our Sunday dinner here. One of the most charming parts of this pub is the name. It's the Butcher's Arms. Remember how I said British pubs are often very dog-friendly? That is definitely true of the Butcher's Arms. You'll see that the resident dogs are very comfortable and curious around the diners. It's lovely to be able to sit outside for our last pub dinner of the trip and enjoy the beautiful green scenery of Sheepscombe and the beautiful blue skies. Ian got this lovely cottage pie for his dinner, and I got this roast, which is actually a vegetarian nut roast. I know, but I did get real beef gravy with it. And it came with all these lovely vegetables, cabbage, carrots, cheesy cauliflower. We are excited. Ian's cottage pie was scrumptious. He thoroughly enjoyed it. If you are not British and you don't know the difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie, I cordially invite you to watch my Confusing British Food Words video that I'll link in the description. My dinner was perfection. I've been thinking about it longingly ever since. The nut roast was surprisingly delicious. The healthy veggies were flavorful and cooked just right. And I was chuffed to have the tasty beef gravy to complement the perfectly roasted potatoes that were crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, as well as the perfectly cooked Yorkshire pudding. I'll give it all a 10 out of 10. As a side note, can I just mention that it's great to be able to get a big jug of lemon water to drink with our meal and not have to repeatedly ask for refills of a tiny little water glass? We love you, Butcher's Arms, and we promise to be back. Cheltenham is not that far away, so please tell me your favorite pub for Sunday roast dinner. You never know where my otter half and I might visit next. Thanks so much for watching my review. Don't miss this Friday's Yorkshire Pudding video. And as always, do something good in the world today.